And also it's about change because things are going to change, whether you like it or not. The weather's going to change. I mean, look, we're in the middle of a pandemic. We've got COVID that's changed. It's definitely disrupted all supply chains, and that impacts maybe demand. Maybe it's supply and demand and supply chain. Customers want more of it. If they're demanding more, then you will supply more, and if you don't, somebody else will be there to take your place, or multiple venues might be there to take your place. So all these things play a part. One of the mottos of Toyota is continuous improvement. And again, we talked about 20 steps down to 15, down to 10, down to 5. It's a continuum. And in any company, you're continually growing. Even if you're building the same product or you're running a restaurant, and you're serving the same food, you're always trying new things if you want to grow. And if you're not growing, there's plenty of companies out there who will try to imitate or replicate or mimic what you're doing to take that business away from you. If it's a well-oiled machine, there's just a lot of different dynamics that play a part that you don't really think about until you start breaking it down and looking at how does it get built? What do I need to build it? Now, who's going to build it? You have to ask yourself, how fast do I need to get that product to that place consistently? So transportation is very important, right? I mean, at most of our plants, I can tell you hands down, we have rail very close, ships fairly close, trucks are able to get in and out of all of our manufacturing facilities, and airlines are relatively close as well. So sometimes something that's been agreed upon that you send by ship on a regular basis, all of a sudden something might happen and you can't send it by ship. So now what do you do? There's a lot of forward thinking that you have to take into consideration. That comes with experience. So just a lot of different things are thrown at you, and then you have to be able to react. So another thing about supply chain is you're continually improving, or trying to, whether you like it or not, to try to keep up with the demand, because you're supplying what's being demanded. We use that where our production lines that maybe build a Camry, they can change tooling within a couple hours to set up a full-blown production line for a Corolla within the same plant, different tooling. But they call it flexible manufacturing, where you can shift things up real quick. So all of this stuff is, didn't happen overnight. It happened from living and producing and production and having issues